Hello viewers, today we will be making this beautiful shirt which is meant for beach visit or any other type of leisure. You can see it has a high waist, then it is decorated at this point. Actually there are three patterns, one, two, three. It resembles from back to front. This is the back and then this is the front. Now when doing this work, we will need this cleric 100% robin type. Then we will need a crochet with this 4 millimeters in size. We will need some markers, especially for this region. You need two markers, and then from there some scissors to do the cutting. I've used 1.5 balls of this, and this can be worn by a teenager who is 12, 15, 16, and even 17 if the wearer is not very big. So welcome to my tutorial and kindly do subscribe. You start our project by making a slip knot. Then from there we are going to chain 24 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue and make 14 more. Okay, I have made 28 instead of 24, so we will start working from the second chain. We are going to make a single crochet in every stitch. So we put our marker here so that when coming back, we will know where with the stitch to work on. Then we continue putting single crochet in every stitch. And remember, we are working on the outer loop throughout this project until we change the pattern. Let's work our outer chain, the last one. Then we turn our work and chain one. From there, we work the second stitch and put our mark in the first so that the first so that we don't forget. Then from there we are going to work single crochet all the way, and we are working on the outer loop, don't forget. We are going to work in the last stitch where this is containing or having the marker. Then from there we turn our work and chain one, get the marker ready. Then we are still working on the outer loop, and we return the marker and continue working on the outer loop. Now we are going to work this way and make around 20 rounds. I'm going to meet you after that. So continue just working and remember to work on the outer loop. Okay, this is how far I've gone in working the belt. I've already worked 40 rounds, and we are going to join our work so that we can start working the rest of the body. When joining, ensure that this tail where we started plus where you've stopped are facing one another so that you can be able to do the joining. And we are going to use single crochet to join the stitches as they match. Sorry. So we insert our hook here. The first stitch is here. First from the hook, then we join with the first one this side, and we are going to do a single crochet. So we join them according to how they are matching, and we are doing single crochet until we come to the end of the round. Make sure you match the stitches of the opposite or corresponding so that you don't mess up or end up with incomplete side. So continue working, I'll meet you down here. This is what we have. We've already connected, so we are going to stand our work inside out, and this will be our fair side. And then we start working. We get our hook and work slip stitch until we get to the center here. Sorry, we are going to work slip stitch until we get on top of this. Another slip stitch inside here. Then from here we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we make treble crochet. We skip this range. We go on top here and work our treble crochet. Then we chain 1 and then work our stitch again. We skip this round, we come on top of this range and work our stitch there. Chain 1, check how I'm going 3 times, then you skip the range, come on to the range here, and work that way. Remember, we are not working in the furrow. Chain 1, then 1, 2, 3, come here and put your stitch. So continue this way and finish the round. Okay, I've finished working the treble crochet and close the round on the corner here. Then I've cut my yarn. I'm going to be starting from this area where we have our crochet. So we just make a slip knot. And remember, I have marked my work in a way that I'm going to be increasing here and at the back. So we go and start from the side, start from the corner here, pull our yarn, the chain 3, 1, 2, 3, that becomes our first double crochet, then chain 1 and work on the treble crochet. We work on double crochet, chain 1. So you work on top of the treble crochet, chaining 1, work on the treble crochet until we get where we have our marker. You can see what we've come up with, so continue. We've arrived where we have our marker, so we make our last stitch, which is here, chain 1, then make our last stitch here. From there, we work 3 treble crochet where we have the marker. Sorry, 3 double crochet, not treble crochet. So we go down. This is the stitch. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, then double crochet. That is what we have. then we chain one and move on, and we'll continue working the work mesh until we get to the back here. So remember to take your mark back where in the middle stitch. So continue working the work mesh. Here now at the back, we are going to work the other, or we do the increase. We are going to put three, sorry, there's no chaining one. Just come down and do the three double crochet together in the same space. Then from there you work the side double crochet and then return the marker and continue with the pattern of the mark should be put in the second, sorry, the middle stitch. Then continue with the pattern of chaining one, then and double crochet, chain one, then double crochet until we finish the round. So continue working. Okay, chain one and then we put a slip stitch. After that we chain four, yeah, four. Then we continue working or working the mesh until we get where we have the marker, the place where we are doing the increase. So continue working. I'll meet you here. Okay, we are going to skip to the area of increase and work the first double crochet. Then from there, work the second one. Remove the marker and do the increase. Work two double crochet in the same space. 2, 3. Then get back the mark to the middle stitch where we will do the increase when coming back. And continue working until you arrive to the area of the mesh. So we've arrived at the area of the mesh. What we are going to do is chain one and start working our mesh work until we get to the other part that is at the back where we are doing another increase. So continue working the mesh work. I'll meet you at the back here. Okay, let's do the work this area of the increase. I've already chained one, so we work double crochet until we get where we have the marker. This is the stitch which is having the marker, so we get it off and we are going to chain to make 3 double crochet in the same space. So we have 3, then we proceed to work the rest of the 2. Chain 1. Now we are going to chain 1 and maintain our pattern. So this is how we will be working until we make around 7 rows. Then I'm going to meet you after that. And remember to increase at the middle stitch, which is this one. So continue working. This is our middle stitch. Always when you come through there, you make 3 double crochet. Continue working and make 7 rounds respecting the pattern as it is. This is how far I've gone in my working. In total, I have made 20 rounds. Now I intend to cut the yarn and start creating the leg opening because this is a short. And we are going to close our, do the finishing here and cut the yarn. Chain 1 as usual, then we work at stitch number 3 a slip stitch, chain 1, and then we cut the yarn. From there we go to the main row. This is our main row where we've been making 3 double crochet in the same space. Then we make a slip stitch in our, a slip knot in our yarn, and then go straight to the main row stitch, which is here, and work 3 chains, 1 2 3, and then we come back again and work a double crochet in the space of connection, then chain 3, come back here at the base and work a double crochet, then 3 again, come at the base here, work out and double crochet. So we have 3, we have 1 2 3, then we go straight to this other part or at the back and join with a slip stitch at the main row stitch, which is here. Then we chain 1 and cut the yarn. Pull the yarn out. Then I'm going to show you how we are going now to work it out. Okay, from here we go straight to the center where we made or in the main row stitch, and then we get our yarn through having made a slip knot and chain 3. Then from there we work another double crochet in the space, so we have 2. Then we skip to this other one, work 2 double crochet, so you can see what we are getting. Then at the area of the connection we also work a double crochet, the area where we've done the connection of our work. Then from there we continue working our double crochet. This time we are not putting 3 here, and just moving on, working double crochet on top of every stitch until we finish the round. But we are going to respect the patterns as they are. So if it is mesh work, you do the mesh work. Continue, when you get here you continue with the mesh work. We've arrived where we did the connection, so let's continue working. Where we did the connection, we put a double crochet, just 1. Then from there we enter into the space, put 2 double crochet, go to the second space, and we join our work with a slip stitch at the 3rd chain. So you can see we've done our connection and we've created the leg opening of the short on one side. Now here we are going to continue this pattern, and this is what we are going to do. We continue with the mesh work throughout. We chain 4, 1 2 3 4, then we skip this stitch, we go to the next and put a double crochet, chain 1, skip this stitch, go to the next, put a double crochet. You can see what we are getting. Then chain 1, skip this, go to the next, put a double crochet, and that is what we are going to do until we create a mesh line on top of where we were working pure double crochet together. So we are discontinuing the pattern and we are having a new one. Just keep on skipping, chaining 1 and skipping, and then we are going to meet where we have started at the center here. Okay, let's finish the round. We are going to chain one. I've already done that. Then we put our slip stitch at chain number 3, and that is it. And then we work 3 more rounds or 4 rounds of the mess, and the work will be done on this side. Then we will back on this other side to do the finishing. So let me start you off. Just chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then from there, we continue moving with the mess. Chain 1, just as we've been doing, and we are going to work 3 more rounds or 2 more rounds, depending on how you want it to be. Continue and make those rounds we are going to make. Okay, I have made 3 rounds. Now let's do the finishing of the 3 round. We put a slip stitch at the land chain, then from there we chain 3, and then we put our front post in double crochet, then skip to the other stitch, forget about the chain, we are not chaining anymore, top double crochet and a front post in double crochet, then in the next stitch, top double crochet and a front post in double crochet. Continue this way the next round. Then I'll meet you to show you how to connect it to start working the other part of the leg opening. So this is what we are getting. Okay, let's finish the round with a slip stitch on the third chain. Then from there we chain 1 and cut the yarn to proceed to make the other leg opening. Just hold your work this way and then go to the center where we made the 3 pairs, 1, 2, 3, and then land in the center. This is our center. Get your yarn ready with a slip knot, then pull through and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then double crochet in the same space, then proceed the next opening to double crochet, then in the space where we have the connection, we put a double crochet, and then you continue with the pattern. Respecting the pattern, we are going to meet where we started. Remember, we are not yet to work this row. We are not working the mess. We are only respecting the pattern. You work this pattern here. When you come to the mess, we also do the same. Okay, let's finish the round. We are going to work as double crochet the chain here where we did the connection. Then from there we skip inside and work 2 double crochet. Then join our work with a slip stitch. From there we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then skip this, go to the next, and we are going to work 3 rounds of mess just like we did in this other part of the leg, and then you do the finishing. Then our work will be done. You meet after that.